everybody. Today I'm going to sound like a hot young man because my voice is broken because of this awful weather, but you'll have to excuse me for that. My college is reopening. Offline classes are starting from 16 November. Personally, I think this was a little unnecessary, to start in the middle of the semester. Now, I'm worried that they're going to take offline exams and my CGPA will drop from 9.5 to 7.5. It seems unfair to take offline exams when we had online classes for the most part. Mostly because in online exam we had MCQs and that was a lot easier. But in an offline exam, we would have to write long essay type questions. We would have to explain in paragraphs, and that's going to be a lot more difficult. Even though my college is starting from 16th, I would have to go back to my hostel on 12th November. I'll need time for shifting and organizing as I would be moving from the first year hostel to the third year hostel. In my first year, I used to have 2 roommates, but now I think I'll have a single room. Because of social distancing, the college is supposed to give us single rooms. At least I've paid for a single room. I would love to stay alone without any roommates. I think it would be more peaceful. Especially because I'm an alien and I don't want people to find out. Am I sad about going away? Maybe a little. I'm going to miss prom and I'm going to miss my room. In the winter it's sunny and bright and there's warm sunshine coming through my windows. I like to sit there and read. I'm going to miss my books a lot, but I can always come back on the weekends. It's only about an hour and a half on the train. Hey guys, I'm out for a walk. I need to lose some weight, so I decided to run on my evening walk. I've got a paper cutter, but it does a lot more than paper cutting if you know what I mean. So if someone tries to attack me, if Joe Goldberg comes after me, I'm gonna stab them in the eye. I don't care how gross that looks, I'm gonna do it. Did you realize that in season 3, Joe faked his death just the way Peter Pettigrew had faked his death in Harry Potter? I'm armed and dangerous, I'm armed and dangerous! If you listen carefully, you can hear the sound of a bird in the background. Can you guess its name? It's my favorite bird. If you can guess its name, please comment down below. In Bengali, we call it Chatok Pakhi. There are different stories and folklore surrounding these birds. It is said that if you refuse to give someone water on a hot summer day, you will be cursed to become a Chatok Pakhi in your next life. In the Indian mythology, it is represented as a bird with a beak on its head that waits for the rains to quench its thirst. After running for quite a while, I got bored. It was getting dark, many people were returning home from work. I decided to meet a friend whom I hadn't seen in a long time. I texted her and asked her if she was home, and she was like, "Yeah, sis, just chilling in my room because it's the allergy season." So I was like, "Okay, I'm coming over," and she was like, "Okay, cool." Thus began my long adventure. I have terrible sense of direction, so I got lost like 10 times. I was looking for her house harder than Columbus was looking for India. Then she sent me a map and I sent her my live location. I was getting close, but there were too many distractions on my path. I had to stop to admire the beautiful flowers and the trees and the moon. But it was not my fault that I was distracted. My distractions need to learn how to cover themselves better. When I reached her neighborhood, I called her to ask her the house number, and she was like, oh my gosh, did you actually come? I wasn't sure if you would show up, so I left. I'm out with my friend now. Are you mad? Was I mad? Of course I was. My eyes were red. There was smoke coming out of my nostrils. Who does she think she is? Donald Trump? But I have mastered the art of suppressing my emotions. So I said, it's fine. Have fun. Did I want her to have fun? I'm not gonna answer that because she's probably watching this video right now. Besides, I can't really be too mad at her because my whole purpose that evening was to burn calories, and boy did I burn a lot of calories looking for her house. On the 12th of November, I grabbed all my things and got on a train. My mother did offer to come with me to help me move my things, but I refused. I couldn't let my mother lift heavy bags for me when I'm a perfectly capable, strong young lady. As for my dad, he was with me till the entrance. I stay in a girls' hostel, and men aren't allowed to come inside. That is a strict rule. The only men I have seen come in are the uncles in the dining hall who give us lunch and dinner, and the electrician guy. Turns out, moving is a lot more difficult task than I had previously anticipated.
There was a lot of paperwork to do to get my new room, and I had to do everything on my own because my dad had to leave early because he was busy with work. There was some problem with my roommate situation. I did not get a single room because they did not have that many rooms. Only the fourth-year girls were getting single rooms.
People have a lot of reservations when it comes to roommates. They want to live with their friends. Fortunately, I have no friends and no such prejudices. I could just stay with anybody, given that they keep their space clean and are as quiet as a church mouse. On the weekends, when I was returning home, I was accompanied by one of my classmates. Now, I'm pretty bad at remembering people's names, which would naturally lead to a lot of embarrassing or awkward situations, but it never does because I'm crafty as hell. I never let anyone realize that I've forgotten their names. For example, I was traveling with this girl and I had totally forgotten her name. Did I ask her? Absolutely not! Instead, I asked her for her phone number and I gave her my phone. When she saved her number, I got to know her name. I'm slowly getting settled into my hostel life once again. My college has started and I have offline classes from 9 to 5, so it might get a little difficult for me to post consistently on a particular day every week. But I would still try my best to post as regularly as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye, love.